I also want to pick back up on when we spoke about earlier about you switching schools a lot. How's that experience exactly from, like you said, going to a different school every year and meeting a lot of new people?
Yeah, it's crazy. I hear a lot of people be like, man, I gotta switch schools every year, and they be feeling like they can't make friends, stuff like that. I was always an open person. I ain't never been shy, nothing like that around people. So every time they see me, they be like, that dude, he seemed like a good person to be around. So they always brought me as that person and always remember me as that person.
Yeah.
As a good person to be around, to talk to. I'm funny. It's just always something to talk about with me.
So would you consider yourself an extrovert or introvert?
I'm definitely, I say I became more secluded by myself as I grew up.
Yeah.
But when I was young, I was more of a people person.
Okay, you was more out there, more vocal?
But now I'm starting to realize, speak to the right people.
Exactly.
Just focus on who you're speaking to. That's going to get you to where you're trying to go.
Facts. So do you feel like, as far as networking side of things, switching schools in life, do you feel like that helps you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I be seeing people from my elementary school be like, bro, I remember you.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah, bro. He be like, you still rapping? I be like, yeah.
Facts.
I be like, dang, bro. Yeah, they be shook that I'm still on the grind.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, bro, that stuff don't stop. You can't just stop.
And see, I fuck with it because, like you say, you ain't stopped. But there's a lot of people who they start rapping or might even start rapping for 2 or 3 years consistently, and then they'll stop and fall off.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I feel like I did a lot of stuff backwards.
Yeah.
Cause when I was younger, I done been on tour that had, I think it was 15 states I done had to perform at. In like a whole month, we going state to state, every day flying out. Then been to Denver.
So what age were you when you first went on tour?
I believe it was 16. So about 4 or 5 years in.
Okay.
But by that time, when I was like from like 11 to about 14, I was performing at every show with every big artist you could think of. I'm at 2 Chainz show, backstage with Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, all the big artists I'm connected with at a young age.
Right.
2 Chainz always show love every time we in town. Every time he in town, he let us know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm at this place, pull up, I'm gonna have my security come outside and grab it.
Right.
Walk you into the section. I've been in strip clubs since I was 8 years old. That shit old to me.
Yeah, like you said, that's old to you.
Yeah, it's definitely old to me. People be like, bro, we going to the club tonight. I be like, that ain't me, bro. I did that a long time ago. That don't make me happy no more, bro.
And see, I see that a lot with people, because especially like I said with our generation, I feel like our generation is so advanced. So people in middle school going to strip clubs and stuff, so when they get older, they like, man, I did this so much, I've been clubbing so much, I'm good.
Definitely. I was living like I was 21 at 13. I'm in strip clubs with Lil Boosie, Webby. We in the middle of the section. They walking us in. They like, get out the way. We got little niggas in here. Watch out. Like security guards.
Yeah.
They showing love. They like, yeah, this pimp son right here. And you got your boy Trey in the background, right here behind. Y'all better get out the way, or we gonna move y'all out the way. One or the other.
No bullshit.
And we in every show, every strip club. I done been in every strip club in Houston. Down to Ecstasy, V-Lives, all that. Everywhere.
So, what do you feel like you did rappers then, coming up?
I definitely feel like I should have had more video content. If I'd had more video content back then, around my younger age, probably would have been a little bigger than I am now. Cause I think I put out 3 albums. Only put out 1 video.
And why is that, bro?
It's just, we was on that show so much, I never really thought about making videos for it. It was more like a perform in person type thing. For me, it wasn't really, I need other people to see that I rap. It was more like, you see me on stage, you gonna catch it.
Right.
If you ain't catch it on stage, you just missed it.
Yeah.
So you just had to be at the show to see Trilla Trey perform.
Gotcha. And I see, especially with a lot of rappers now, they vlog, you know, their day-to-day life. So is that something that you're looking into now? Is putting out more videos and vlogging?
Fine, cameraman ASAP. DM me if you trying to roll with me in the everyday life for Trilla Trey, man. For sure, it's on the way.
Already, bro. So just talking about advice. What is the best advice you've been given just in life?
Don't stop, bro. Don't stop. Stay focused. Don't let nothing get in your path, man. Just be you. If you got a vision, see it through, bro. See it through. Don't let nobody sit there and tell you, hey, man, you got to do all this. Because everybody got steps to certain things. And once you can get those steps accomplished. There's people doubting you, telling you can't do that. It's going to keep you thinking, oh, man, I ain't going to never get that accomplished. You can't do it until you try it. That's why I say, try it, bro. If you think you can do it, try it.
Just do it, man.
Because that's me. I didn't try every sport, did it, tried it. I liked it. Nigga, I even played tennis. Yeah. That shit was cool.
Just to try it.
I just tried it. I ain't never been scared to try nothing.
I fuck with it. Fearless. That's all that is. Yeah. So on the music side of things, do you write or is it mostly freestyling in the booth? I'm
more of a writing person. It's funny because back in like middle school, I used to play sports and stuff. They used to be on the bus. It'd be, you know, them bus rides home from the game. Everybody want to freestyle. It was that every game. Hey Trey, come on, freestyle. I could not freestyle. I'd freeze up every time.
For real?
I'd be like, bro, I found a way around it. I'd be like, bro, go look me up on YouTube, bro. I ain't got time to freestyle for y'all. That's what I used to do to get out of that every time.
So did that work for you?
It worked. They'd be like, oh, so you just think you live because you on YouTube, huh? I'd be like, hey, bro, you gonna have to pay me.
Nah, for real.
I say, hey, I get paid by views. Go ahead.
Yeah,
run them views up. You want to hear me rap?
For sure. So, how long have you been writing?
Definitely been writing. My first couple songs, my uncle used to help me out. My uncle D.A. used to help me out. Most of them, he would write the whole thing, but I'll go in and make it personal to me. Gotcha. He'll write the whole storyline of the song.
You just kind of go in and tweak it?
And I'm going in and tweaking it a little bit.
Gotcha.
But then, definitely, after about like my second year performing at other shows and stuff, I was like, man, I got to start writing. So I start writing. Going heavy, putting out my own music.
Yeah. So you said that you started rapping at 9. Were you actually taking it serious then, or what age do you feel like you started taking on your career more serious?
It's crazy. I was taking it real serious when I was 9.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody understand why I was taking it so serious, but it was like I was like, bro, this is a way to get on TV, bro.
Yeah, that's.
I'm thinking of trying to get on TV. I'm trying to be on Disney Channel and shit like that at the time. Sure. I'm like, man, I want y'all to see me on TV, bro. I used to be performing every studio, and I think when I turned like 12, like 14. Trey the Truth, he had invited us to Atlanta. We had a show in Atlanta for AC3.
Okay.
I believe that's what it's called. It's a festival. Chainz, I think he's like the ambassador now. But it's a big music festival. A lot of artists to connect. We performed at like 3 shows, and we had a session booked at a studio that Trey the Truth was recording at, and it happened to be the same studio that Andre 3000 and it was a bunch of OGs in there that was recording that night, and we ended up standing there from like 12 to like 8 in the morning and recorded a nice little hit with I believe it was me, Chad, and and also Lil Chad, which is Pimp Chad. That's his older brother.
Okay.
He got an older brother that stay in Colorado. Okay. But we had a song with him. We ended up getting him on the track. We had this beat we had got from Young Pimp. He had went to Sway in the Morning. Did a freestyle for him on
the show.
Yeah, on the show he did a freestyle for him, and the producer was like, "That was a hard freestyle. I'm gonna give you this beat." Yeah. And he was like, "It's a $25,000 beat, bro." He was like, he just gave it to him for free.
Yeah.
He was like, "Here, bro." And we ended up recording that song. I don't actually remember the name of the song. That's the crazy part. But it was a live song. I ain't gonna lie. We put a lot into it.
Did the song ever get released?
Yeah, I think we definitely released it. But if you hear it on the song, what you know about the Texas boys, that's what we were rapping back and forth at 14.
For sure.
It was a long time ago, but we definitely rapping about them Texas boys and ATL.
Yeah, facts. Your boys are getting it in, for sure. So on average, how long do you think it takes you to complete one song?
Honestly, I done booked a couple sessions. I can record 4 songs in an hour.
4 songs in 1 hour?
At least 4. And that's just throwing down my vocals, seeing how it sounds. That ain't going in perfecting it. It's gonna take more time to perfect it. Sit there and be like, alright, this sounds good. Let me go and switch this word up, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But definitely, if I could drop a song, you give me 6 minutes, I have it recorded.
Yeah, you gotta finish it.
Yeah.
So do you punch it in when you're in the studio?
It's crazy. I used to when I was younger. I don't know where I got all this wind from now.
Now you
but I can just go.
Okay.
Just go. I be in the lab. They be like, you ain't gonna punch? I be like, nah, I'm good. I can do the whole song.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure.
So, cause you mentioned that you can finish, 4 songs in an hour, but you also talked about how sometimes you'll stay long hours in the studio. So personally, do you like to be in the studio for long hours, or do you like to be quick in and out?
I like to be in and out, but when I'm in there for a long time, it's definitely because I'm sitting there trying to see a bigger picture of a song with more people. You got to bring the right people to the studio, and we just happen to have a lot of people that was good with knowing what's a good song. They be like, hey man, they give us some good words of advice, some criticism while we recording.
Yeah.
They be like, hey, switch it up right here. This you need to change this tone right here. Come in talking a whole nother style.
Yeah.
And they just make us be more versatile, because that's what a lot of artists do these days.
Yeah.
And they was definitely ahead of the game. We had A&Rs and stuff like that in there listening from labels. And they was like, hey man, I'm an A&R for this label, so I need you. If you can give me this, I can get you in the room with them people.
Thanks.
Because this is what they looking for. So they giving us the critique in the OG game.
Yeah.
We just being wise, sitting there humble, listening to all that and applying that to the track.
So did you take that advice and actually run with it, or?
Definitely remember all of it, put it all together.
So out of all the A&Rs that you met, have any of them actually got you into a room with any of the labels?
We done had a couple deals, 360 deals. It's just at the time we didn't even have no video like stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And they was like, we don't see them, we hear them, but we don't see them. And that was the only problem with it. And we just started shooting lots of videos after that. But at the time, we was more about the music than putting out visuals for it.
And that's why you said you feel like you weren't backwards.
Yeah, if we'd had the music for it, they definitely would have been like, man, hey, we signed him today. Because we done pointed the BET Awards, shit like that, all type of shit like that.
So what labels have you been signed to?
Actually, I ain't been signed to no labels, independent. I just got distribution deals with certain people.
Gotcha.
And this Mama West Music Group.
Sure.
Which is our own label.
Gotcha. Yeah. And how long has the label been, up and running?
At least 5 years.
5 years now? Yeah. Okay. That's what's up, man.
We definitely open, getting new artists.
Yeah.
Hit me. You gotta make sure you got the visuals though, man.
So speaking of that though, what is the best way for someone to get in contact with you if they wanted to speak with you?
Definitely, you can hit me my DM at Trilla _ on Instagram. That's TRILLA_. And if you're trying to email me about some numbers or something like that, you can email me for booking. That's TrillasKid21 at yahoo.com.
For sure.